I am headed out. Ooh, no, forget that. I got to look here instead of there. Okay, I am headed out in Aiden's car, as a matter of fact, because my car's blocked in. But I'm headed out because I think I'm finally going to find my missing piece to my blacklight Funko collection. But also probably go do a little other Funko hunting. So let's see what we can do. Let's go. Okay, well, our first stop of the day is going to be, you know it, but that also means what? Means a voiceover, and probably I'm going to give it a quick version, so. All right, we are starting here at the Grail section of our Illyria exchange. I know I was just in here not too long ago. They did do some new additions here into their Grails. That's Simpsons pop still coming down. Still at 200 though for that Krusty. I don't know. But they got the Nuka Girl. That's kind of a neat one you don't see. A couple Freddy's in here. Looks like somebody traded in their Warrior set and their Freddy set. So I don't know, but we're gonna go look at the rest of the store. But they were actually doing a lot of moving around, and the music was just way too loud. So I'm just going to let the pops speak for themselves, just kind of show a few off here while you're looking at them, but then we're gonna get out of here because honestly I think I just showed all of these off to you guys, so let's go somewhere else. Okay, so we made a little change in plans. Well, I shouldn't say we, but I am actually headed out to this exchange, which I have not been to in a while. This is the Lakewood exchange, so voiceover as well. Okay, so we are here at the Lakewood store. We're going to start here looking in their horror section. They do have some Art the Clowns up there, kind of good to see. But they've actually, I was just talking with one of them right before I started showing this off, and they actually have sold a ton of their pops lately. They're trying to not do as many as what they were trying to say, but I don't know. They're moving them around too, so. Right, so it's always a voiceover, except for right now they don't have any music playing, but they've definitely done moving things around and kind of doing things, but kind of fun to see them moving a couple things around. You know, it's always, that was the issue at the last shop was, oh, look at that, Johnny Manziel. That's a pop you actually do not see much of. But especially here in Cleveland area, that's actually kind of interesting. And then Brutus, you know, the Buckeye. But let's keep looking. So it looks like they started putting them this way, which is kind of cool, especially if you know who you're looking for. But if you don't, I don't know if this way is a really good way to do it or not. But I mean, it really makes it so you can stack them better. But then again, you got to kind of know who you're looking for. When it comes to anime, I do not. That is a Faye though, just because I know we have it. Let's see here. That's a good price on Faye. I mean, a little box damage, little scuffies. But actually, Aiden has this in his own personal collection. Actually, he's got it up for sale right now, too. Is this Mike guy? It is. See, I'm learning things. I'm learning things by watching you guys. Chainsaw Man, things like that. So, yeah, kind of neat. Okay, in here they've got some of the anime grails. That Golden Frieza, they have had that one for quite a while. And this Shanks, I've never seen that sticker on here. And then we're just going to look at some of their others they've got on the wall. And then we're going to see probably one of the pops they've maybe had here the longest, or actually a pair of pops that are so tempting to get, but their boxes aren't the best condition and their prices are still pretty high on these, and that would be the original Beavis and Butthead. Pretty cool pops, but I cannot see myself spending that much money for them, especially in the condition they're in. So I don't know. One of the ones I was looking for, hoping to find, that I did not know they were actually restocking, is kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of cool. but the Gravity Falls things. But look at that. They actually did Bill and Dipper. So kind of cool. I mean, it is a reprint, because that's one way to tell just by looking at the big blue barcode. And of course was looking for the chase. Okay, one of the things I just found is they started a new section over here in the games and puzzles area, but it actually has a ton more that I have not seen. For example, the glows there. A couple different things here. But let's see here. What did I see? Castlevania stuff, kind of fun. But up here, the brand new Superman action comic cover, pretty cool. And then the black and white Spider-Man one up there. And then if you still want the Snow White and Pinocchio. But okay, that is actually really, really cool. That is a really neat comic cover. How they've got it coming off the side there. Although we definitely stopped getting them. But kind of neat to see another little area here. Still not the ones I was hoping to find tonight. Alright, so let's see. I did see the little downstairs, but what do they have here this time? Alright, well, it is not half off anymore, but I did already pick that up. But we're looking for some new restocks, or just some stuff in general. I've actually been pretty lucky finding some pops here lately. This is kind of cool. I mean, I've never seen it. It's nothing I would buy, but it's actually pretty neat. The box is damaged, of course, right? Wouldn't it be? But let's see here. Spellbound. Oh, look at that. The Artemis Fowl's on discount. War of Roromir from the Lord of the Rings new sets. So Helm Hammerhands. Pretty cool. The new Jafar from the new Villains line. Kind of neat that they've done that. Let's see here. Nothing there. Nothing there. I gotta say, Jacques and Gus Gus, that's a pretty fun one. I like that. Kelly Kapowski. Well, no, I'm not seeing anything. Okay, we're back. Wow, wait a minute. It's just me. But welcome back. This year is the big goal, 1,000 subs, right? So we're going to try putting out some more content. Maybe that will help out. But I was successful in getting one of my bigger pieces for my blacklight collection that has eluded me for months and months and months, year, whatever. But I failed on getting video of it. I pulled up, it was a Facebook marketplace. So people ask me quite often, where do I find my pops? And if you've been watching this channel for any time, you know that we love to shop at the exchange, Target, of course, lots of those places. The list could go on and on. If you've watched us for, the 2 years we've been doing this, you've seen that we've hunted hundreds of different places. But Facebook Marketplace is still one of my number one go-to places that I look for each and every day. So a couple times actually throughout the day, I will pop onto Marketplace and do Funko searches, different types, different wording, different things like that. So if you're not doing that, please do it now. I am self-employed, which means I do have access to do it and to meet up during different times and different things. So that's what happened with this one. I saw a post said Funko Collection, read description. and the video was playing, and they had a whole bunch of pops, lots of commons, but one that was hidden down there below that was really something that I've been looking for, and it's one that has not been restocked yet, but it is also one of the harder pops to get for the blacklights. And funny enough, actually, the background behind me is a blacklight background. So maybe we'll pop it on to show you a little bit more of that, because looking at the back of the box, it actually is very cosmic as well. So the background actually fits this thing pretty well. So without further ado, what I'm very happy to add to my personal collection is the Funko Shop exclusive Carnage blacklight. This was from the first run back in 2020. I remember when these first were hitting stores, and we really didn't know too much about the blacklight ones at the time. And then I didn't know anything about the Funko Shop ones at that time, and especially then when they were dropped and how they sell out quickly and everything like that. So PPG on this one is right around, I think it's $85 to $100. Luckily, I was able to get it for a little less than that. All right, so if you were wondering what the rest of my blacklight collection looks like that I talk about, I do have them all set up here in my office. I love my black lights, especially that Ghost Rider, Iron Man, Black Panther, Thor, Daredevil, Eddie Brock, Deadpool, Cap, Magneto, Doctor Strange, and of course Spider-Man. And now we get to add in there Carnage. So really cool. We'll have to make more space for them. But it is one of those ones that's been eluding me for quite a while. So it leads me to a question I posted over on Instagram that I'm actually going to make another video about, but I want to have Aiden's input on it. So stay tuned on that. But it is, when is a Grail a Grail? Is it a certain dollar amount, or is it something that you've been just looking for? Because my thoughts on it, I tell you what, we're going to save that for another video. But this is a Grail for me, something that I was looking for. Plus, it was pretty expensive. But also, you got to see some hunting that I did. Did some quick little stops in. There are always voiceovers when I go to the exchanges. But I was actually very happy today. I was able to pick up two pops, one that I've been looking for, again, for quite a while. So I was actually really, really happy to get it. And then another one, not really for me, but more or less for restock or for resale purposes. And let's talk about that one real quick. So if you don't know, we are outside of Cleveland, Ohio, and we are in Ohio, and the Ohio State Buckeyes just won the Rose Bowl for their football team. I do not follow sports whatsoever, but I know, of course, of Brutus Buckeye. Now, this pop has actually been restocked, but this is the original one from, again, another 2020 pop. And interestingly enough, when I asked them to get it out of the showcase, he goes, "Oh, I didn't even know they had that pop." So it was kind of fun. It was actually right next to, and I want to talk about it real quick, because this one was right next to that Johnny Manziel pop that I zoomed in on. And I think I might have talked about it. I don't remember if I did, because I'm editing this, recording this before I edit it. So I don't know if I talked over that part, but the Johnny Manziel pop, something you don't see, it's a 2014 pop. But the cool part about that, and they don't do this with, is it any of the other pops? So I want to know below, drop a comment. Do they do this with any of the other football pops? But that Johnny Manziel pop, his helmet actually comes off. So it's a separate piece. I did not know that. I looked it up on PPG. Now they're selling it right at PPG. It is a $24 or 2014 pop, $25 pop in general. They should get it. Honestly, they should. It's funny, the guy that pulled this out, he was like, "Oh yeah, Johnny Football. Yeah, I can't believe that pop's still sitting here." He goes, "We'll probably never sell it." I'm like, "Okay, whatever." But kind of a neat pop. I thought it was neat that you could take the helmet off. But yeah, the Johnny Manziel, I remember when that was a big thing here in Cleveland about him being the quarterback that was supposed to save us. Because if you don't know about Cleveland Browns, it's always next year. But it is a neat pop, and I believe there was actually just a documentary on Johnny Manziel. I don't know. Again, I do not follow sports, but one of the things I do follow is Chris Farley, and I've been loving Tommy Boy for my entire life. I love this video, the movie, and this is one of the pops that I've actually been looking for. It is the fat guy in a little coat pop. It says Tommy in a little coat. But
that guy in a little coat.
That guy in a little coat.
it is another Target exclusive. Funny enough, the last Chris Farley pop I bought was a Target exclusive. But this is a 2017 pop. So really kind of neat that I was able to pick this up for my personal collection. This was 25 bucks, I think, which is right at PPG. The exchange sometimes will sell below PPG, sometimes right at PPG. But you know what? Being able to get 2 pops for my personal collection and then 1 for a resale that I know is going to, will sell. Plain and simple, there's nothing wrong with that. We can buy pops to be able to afford to buy some of our others, right? So that's kind of it for this little video. I'm going to keep it kind of short and sweet. I hope that you guys have had a great day. Drop a comment below if you what your thoughts on Grails. If we should do another video about that. I've got a whole bunch of videos that we're working on, thinking about, and everything like that. And then also, what is your favorite Chris Farley movie? Drop that comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Hope that you're doing great. Missing Aiden, but thank you so much. Have a great day. God bless. Don't forget to follow, like, subscribe, comment, share, everything. Appreciate you. Have a great day.